Well, why not park your tractor in your garden? So first up is Slurry Selling Station. This is by Horsch Pack, 0.42 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it, as you can imagine, under sell points. Now, it's going to cost you £6 to buy. Once you put it down, obviously you're going to be bringing your slurry and your digestate here. Pull your trailer in, pull your tanker in, whatever you're using, and then obviously sell your stuff off. No problem. Comes in one colour, it's green. Oh, fair enough. But I'd imagine if that's a tank full of stuff, that's going to stink. But fair enough, you need somewhere to sell your stuff off, no problem. Next up is Small Buildings Package. This is by Bart, 38.62 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find them starting off under shed. So we've got these three here. They're all going to cost you £50, and they've got different texturing, put it that way. So that's the first one there. You can also have that colour, and then the one that we've got there. We then move across to farmhouses. And then obviously you need somewhere to lay your head down at night because, you know, you don't want to be waiting all night for your stuff to grow. So we've got the £32 just there for you. So again, two different colours on that one. So that one and then the one we've got placed out. And then lastly is going to be found under pigs because it's a little bit of a pigsty. Well, we've got two in here as well. Well, we've got three, sorry, to match up with the shed design as well. So you've got this one sort of like a lighter on the old brick colour. We then got the middle one, and then we've got the one that we got placed down. Now, once you get over to the shed, you've got the doors that open up at the front. There you are. And once you're inside, drive-through options on the go, no problem there. We've got a little ladder. Can we get up there? Wait. No. Come on. Up the ladder. No, can't quite make it. We've got this door. We can open up that one there. Nice latch animation. A little bit of a storage area inside. I think you might get like a small pickup truck, potentially. Oh, shut. Close that door. Why did I open that one? Nice sound on it, mind you, I must admit. Obviously, once you're inside, you can't... well, you can't see the latches moving, to be fair. But alright, fair enough. And obviously, the sleep trigger at the front door. And you've got your wardrobe trigger by the bench. Man, to be fair, that does look ace. I mean, the texturing on the walls, you know, it's sort of flaking off. You know, it's been here a while. Seen a bit of weather. Ah, fair enough. And over here is going to be your pigsty. Now, the first door we can go into, a little bit of a workshop-ish. Well, obviously got your workbench there, got a few tools knocking around. And we're coming into this door. Open up that one like that. There we are. So a little bit of a storage area. Now, there is this ladder that goes up, but I can't quite jump high enough to get the next thing. And it looks like a little bit of a hayloft. I mean, potentially you could get like a telehandler or something like that to open up the side door there. But alright, no worries. You then got this door that opens up there. And once that's open, a little bit of a storage area on the go. And potentially you might need to handball some stuff in. Then we'll come to this door and we'll open it up. And inside is going to be some pigs. I say some pigs. They are the static pigs. Yeah, we'll leave that there. Then we'll open up this door. Again, this is another little piggery area for you. Again, static pigs. All right, fair enough. Now, your animal dialogue box is going to be just here for you. So this is going to hold 20 pigs. Now, the straw input is around this area here. Around the animal dialogue box. You've got your slurry taking out point just there. And then you've got your food going in just there. That being said, those buildings, I must admit, the old decor of it all, they look great. Well, next up is Bridge Pack. This is by Biggins, 4.76 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find them under decoration. Now, you may need to do a little bit of landscaping. That's what I've tried to do here, sort of carved out a little valley, because once you get one of the bridges out, it will sort of hover to this end of it. Obviously, you can spin it around, no problem, but then obviously it's going to leave that area in, well, fly in, to be fair, but not all is lost, because once you place it down, it is going to put out a little bit of a landing spot for it. Yeah, we'll call it that anyway. So that's the big one just there. Now, all these are going to cost you 100. So you've got different variations. So we've got the same sort of design, but a smaller version there. We've then got a covered bridge just there. A couple of log bridges just there as well. You know, probably out in the stick sort of thing. We then got a metal and wood bridge just there. And again, we've got plenty of different designs, but they will put out these little pillars, pontoons. Oh, we'll call them pontoons. That's a great word, that is. And then obviously you could just like landscape up to them, just so it makes sense, rather than just trying to do the landscaping first. Probably what I should have done, but there we are. Never mind. I mean, if you got somewhere, these locations, if you got somewhere that you need to bridge the gap sort of thing, especially like over a river, a stream, that sort of thing, oh, these would do you nicely. Right, next up is Lizard Silos. This is by the Lords, 4.54 megabyte on the download, and as you can imagine, they're going to be under silos. Now, the first one there is 110 grand with a 1 million litre capacity. We then got the bigger one, which is 180 grand with a 1.5 million litre capacity. We've then got these three over here, which are actually silo extensions. Yeah, not just the standard ones there. So if we go into there, come on menu, when you're ready. There we are. So we've got the smaller version, 50 grand. That's going to give you a 300,000 litre capacity. We then got the middle one, which is 90 grand for 500,000. And then 120 grand for a 1 million litre capacity extra. Now, obviously, with these two, you will need to put those down first before you can use any of those three, because they sort of attach on the back of them. You then got your loading in point at the front. Job done. All right, no problem. Right, next up is Open Air Garden. This is by Omatana, 20.56 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find them under greenhouses. Now, we have got quite a few in here. So first off, we've got this one here for 8 grand. That's going to be, and well, it's called an allotment garden minimalist. So it's going to be the same as the next one, but a little bit less decoration. We'll call it that anyway. You then got the allotment garden, which is 9 grand. We then come up and we have got this one here, which is going to be 8 grand. We then got the medium one, which is 20 grand. And we then got the, let's face it, large one doesn't do it justice. It definitely is large for 50 grand. Now, these don't just come on their own. You don't technically need to fill all these up individually, because we got this. Oh, this is ace. So if you come into factories, I'm going to scroll down to find it. We got this one here. It's only going to cost you £1 grand. This is the distributor. Now, there is some options on this. So if you want to go for that one, you can do a bit of customization. You can have a wood hut or a container. You can also change the colour. So if you want to go for anything you like, no problem. Now, whilst we're on the subject of customization, the actual greenhouses, open air gardens, whatever, we'll call them that anyway, does have some customization themselves, and they've all got the same. So you go into that one, go into customization, you can have it as standard with the fence and with the raised garden beds. You can then have it without the fence. You can then have it with the fence but without the beds, so you're basically just dug straight into the ground. You can have it no fence, no beds, and then back to the original. Now, all of these have that option, so you go and pick whichever one you want. Now, these are ace. These really are ace. So you got your loading in point. If you were to do it individually, we'll call it that. Your loading in point just there. Your taking out point. Indeed. And then you got your production chain menu in there. You also have these. These are ace. Now, if you come up to this one, you see there, move greenhouse up. So, you know, it's like December, and you're thinking, oh, do you know what? Right, it's a bit cold. I'm going to put a cover over my crops. That is awesome. Oh, I do like that. I mean, they've all got these options on. So whichever one you go for, you know, you can put some greenhouses up if you want. No problem. There you are. So put that greenhouse up. Job's a good one. Now, there's also this other trigger. We'll call it that. Now, currently, if you walk up to the fence, you can walk straight through it. And then that's how I got my tractor in there to start with. But, you know, maybe you might not want to do that. Maybe you want to have a little bit of a collision. But you come over here, put the collisions up, and then it's a fence. It's a proper fence. Stops people driving their big green tractors into it. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough indeed. Now, these over here, these little gardens with the sheds, these doors actually open. Yeah, a little bit of a rest area whilst you're out doing your gardening. Oh, fair enough. Now, obviously, all of these are going to work the same as a base game sort of thing. So the products you're going to be able to make in here are all going to be the same. So you can do your carrots, your chilies, your garlic, your grapes, your green beans, your lettuce, your Napa cabbage, your olives, your parsnips, your peas, potatoes, red beet, spinach, spring onions, strawberries, sunflowers, and then tomatoes at the end. So we've got the standard greenhouse stuff and some loose crop stuff as well. Now, what you also may notice is that you've got the standard recipe just there. You've also got one that you can use solid fertilizer on. Yeah, get a bit of an extra growthage out of it. Oh, indeed. Now, the stuff that you go for that doesn't have pallets normally, so I've got the garlic here. The garlic or they mushrooms? Anyway, the stuff that you use normally would put in the back of a trailer. This is what the taking out point's for. So pallet stuff, that's normally pallet stuff in the game. Obviously, it's going to spawn in the hatch marking area. And then stuff that's not is going to come out in a trailer. Now, obviously, these all got pallets in so far, apart from the medium one. So I've gone and got myself a trailer. You just come over here like that. There we are. And then we'll put over this area. So in this one, it should be some, I think it's peas. A little look. Green beans. Ah, there we are. And then just load into your trailer. That's got to be the easiest way to do green beans. Is it green beans or peas? Whichever one we went for. But this one, I just want to try this one. Because obviously these have got the old greenhouses on. Yeah, I've got grapes coming out of that one. That's a well easy way to do grapes. So just put the old, greenhouses on. Oh, that's huge. That is absolutely huge, that big one. Oh, love it. Right, next up is Selectable Bale Capacity Pack. This is by G866 Mods, 27.12 megabyte on the download. This is awesome. Now, it's got basically your standard balers, but man, it is a big bot. And it's got a few bits of supplementary equipment, so, you know, bale loaders, and there's a couple of wrappers down the bottom and some auto load trailers. But what this pack actually does, it allows you to do, sit down for this, just sit down, 9 times the size on the bales. 9 times the capacity. Oh, that is ace. And what also makes it so good as well, because I've gone for this one to be fair, is the fact that they're still 100 kilo. So you can still lift them, which is awesome. But another thing, whilst we're on this subject, you can come down and you've got select pickup width. So you've got the standard one there, no problem. Or you can have it as 2 meter or plus 2 meter extra. So that's what I've gone for. I've gone for the Vicon. Let's face it, they're balers. At the end of the day, you all know what they do. So we'll unfold this one. You can then do, if you do RB and right stick in, so you've got the standard size. And you've got 125, 150, 180. You then go up to the bigger ones. So like 121 is like the next size up. 151, 181, 122. You know, obviously it's going up. It's going up as the sizes go up. The biggest ones, you want to go for the 29s. So 129 centimetre round bale times 9. And we're going to go for the 180. Dear, oh dear. Right, so I'll have me worker doing the mowing. He's just put it as a spread because I want to try out this 2 metre, well, the plus 2 metre anyway. So we'll turn it on, we'll lower it down, see how it gets on, see how it's picking up. I mean, it's doing alright. I mean, plus 2 metres probably not that wide, mind you, but alright, fair enough. Let's get one bale done, see how much it actually is. Right, so we're coming up to the last bit now, finishing off this bale. I mean, we're doing 22 mile an hour. 22 mile an hour baling. That's ace, but look at the size of the bale. Oh, it's not. It's not going to be, is it? Is it going to be 69? No, it's not. Oh, so close. So close. Oh, that was quick. That's quick wrapping and oil. Get myself all beached. That's ace. Was it 67,000 litres on this bale? And we can pick it up. Oh, that's how should you leave that overnight. 67,000 litres of silage ready to go. That is awesome. Now, there is a note on the website that if you're using the bigger sizes, you do need to use something that's designed to go with them. So if you're going for the 9, which I highly recommend you doing, you're going to need something along here to actually, you know, pick them up, wrap them, that sort of thing. Because the standard ones aren't going to work. So just bear that in mind. But this one here, I mean, it's going to hook up to your truck and it's going to do 48 bales. 48 bales of 67,000 litres. That truck is going to have tons of stuff on it. That is awesome. We're sticking with bales for the next one. We got Buyable Squarebales 120 by 70. This is by Herbie, 0.95 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find them, as you can imagine, under bales. Now, we've got 180 centimetre square bales. So you've got your grass, you've got your silage, you've got your straw. I mean, you've got your 220 centimetres, so grass, silage and straw, and then 240 centimetre square bales of your grass, silage and straw. Now, obviously, you can buy them in groups of 8, not a problem. Always good to be buying more than you actually need. Fair enough. And you can also, obviously, like the standard ones, you can cut the silage bales open, ready to go. You can't pick them up, though. All right, fair enough. But then again, if you need to buy a square bale of something, yeah, they got you covered. Right, next up is the Rudolph Welger DK 280 RP. This is by Nicky Agra, 4.37 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under trailers. Now, it's got an 18,500 litre capacity, and it's going to start off at 32.5 grand if you don't have the optional extra on. There we are. So the standard base version is a bale trailer. You did have the option then to obviously put it up to a normal trailer, 18,500 litre capacity. You can then have it back to the bale trailer again. It's got 2 sides on it. Interesting. And then back to the open-sided bale trailer. You then got Continental, Trelleborg, BKT, Vredestein, Mitas, and then back to Continental. Continental's the only one that's got different styles of tyres in, although those look all right. Bit of an off-roading version. You then got old chassis, yes or no. Brightens it up a little bit. Brand, put my teeth in. So you got Rudolph, or you got the Welger one. Reflectors, yes or no, put those around the side. Speed sign, so you got 25 mile an hour, 40 or 25, is that mile an hour or kilometre? I'd imagine it's going to be kilometres potentially. Type plate, no. Position 1. All right, let's find this type plate. Where is it? Position 1. Oh, on the front there. There we are. So position 1, position 2, or nothing. Then you've got your sidewalls. You can change those. Obviously, with the unlimited colour mod on, that can be anything you like. Although, I will say, swivel axle on the front, not my greatest thing to be reversing. So if you're like me, just drive forward. It's so much easier. Right, next up is the SIP Roto 220F. This is by WolfX Modding, 7.14 megabyte on the download, and as you can imagine, it's going to be under mowers. Now, obviously, this is going to be going on the front of your tractor, so 2.2 metre working width. No, that's fine. You should have some sort of butterfly on the back of your tractor. 8 mile an hour working speed, 60 horsepower requirement for your tractor, 3,900 to buy. The only options you got are colour. So the main colour is going to be that one, which is, well, it's the side skirts, to be fair, rather than the main colour, because the design colour is actually the main body of it. But all right, fair enough. Oh, no problem. I mean, if you got something on the back, you know, to be fair, you could have this on the front and like a forage wagon on the back, you know, just cutting and collecting all in one. Ah, no worries. Right, the last mod for the day is the Deutz-Fahr 6215 TTV. This is by Blower, 28.24 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under medium tractors. Now, it starts off with a 207 horsepower engine, 31 mile an hour top speed, and 164.5 grand price tag. You can then change the configuration, so you can go for a Warrior, so a little bit of a higher spec if you wanted to. No problem. Now, if you do go for the Warrior version, you then can change the colours. The standard one, you can't. All right, no problem. Engine set up to 207 horsepower. You can then put up to 226 and then back to 207. So that's your 2 versions. You've got Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Mitas, BKT, Vredestein, Nokian, and then back to Trelleborg. And you've got the usual shenanigans on the go there, no problem. You then got beacon light. So we have it on the left, left and right, or just the left. So it's left or both. Warning signs, yes or no. Puts those on the back there. Front loader attacher, no. Quickie, power, or nothing. And then if you've gone for the Warrior version, you can then go for whatever you like. Ah, dear, oh dear. Oh, why not? Why not indeed? And then you obviously got your rim colour options as well. That being said, if we go back and don't have the Warrior version, we can't change any colours. All right, fair enough. And to be fair, Deutz-Fahr should be that green. I'm just saying, unless you've gone for the Warrior version, that's I would say when they put it in the black, The Black Warrior version is always going to look awesome. I mean, look at the state of that. That looks great. I got a few updates as well. So, got Thrankenmuth farming map by Taylor Farms, and that doesn't need a new save, so that's all right. Got the Lepinki map by Grainiac and Favre. That doesn't need a new save as well, so that's great. The Crampy Big Body 650 by Julie7250 and Chris. The Flegel TMK273 by G Master. The Duvelsdorf MSS 3X00 by Grossflacken Design Simon. You got the Front Cultivator by DMI Yorn Poofed. The Cone by FA. And the Concrete Ring Pack by Weekend Farmers, Amarok 10, Baxter and T4XS.